What's up, everyone? Bienvenidos a otra edición del Buffet de Oráculos. Welcome to another edition of the Oracle Buffet. I'm your host, Heather Carmona. And you know what? Raise your hand if you've had a meltdown in the past 3 days. I'm raising 2 hands because, I only have one meltdown, but it could be construed as 2. But anyway, with the full moon, blood moon, eclipse, and Virgo, a lot of people have been going through it, myself included. So if you've had meltdowns in the past couple days, totally understandable. That with Mercury retrograde 2 making things worse. But anyway, so you're not alone. Most of the people I've talked to have had meltdowns in the past few days, but they're not meltdowns. They're revelations, like an egg cracking open and the yolk coming out, or something like that. I don't even know. It made sense to me, and that's what matters. But anyway, so yeah, if you've been feeling cray-cray, you're not alone. I've been feeling cray-cray, so have my friends, and it's all good. We're gonna get through this. We have to, right? But anyway, so we're taking a call here today shortly. Before we do that, we're going to talk about some sponsorships here. For a sponsor of the day, High Class Grass, plant-based company dedicated to helping making plant-based living more easy and convenient. Check them out at high-classgrass.com, on the Amazon, on the TikTok, on the Walmart, and on the eBay. Anyways, you can check them out. Second sponsor of the day, of course, is Lighthouse Center Inc. in Whitmore Lake, Michigan. Check them out at lighthousecenterinc.org. That's Grandma's Meditation Center, as you may know. And you know what makes a great gift? An astrology reading. So if you're looking to give someone a birthday gift or just a gift in general, consider getting them an astrology reading. Help them learn more about themselves, help them break through some patterns they've been struggling with, help them find their life purpose. Really, I do readings every day, changing people's lives by showing them more of themselves. And speaking of readings, we have Kathy in Wallington. How are you today, Kathy?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fabulous. Thank you for calling in today. We appreciate you. All right.
Thank you.
Ever had an astrology
I just said thank you. I would love a reading today.
All right, young lady. What's your birthday?
8:30. Do you need the year?
Preferably, yes.
52.
Okay. You know what time you were born at?
Not a clue.
Not a clue. And where were you born at?
New York City.
New York City. New York. All right. I've heard of that before. No, I'm kidding. Okay. All right. So, Kathy, do you want to ask some questions, or do you want me to talk, or what do you think?
I'll let you take the steering wheel. Go for it.
Okay. Well, interesting time for you to call me. Right now, or the past couple days, you've been like at a reset in your life. Because with the eclipse and the full moon that's transiting your sun in your chart right now, which of course is in Virgo. But anyway, so in the past few days, you've likely had some revelations or made some decisions around work, health, your chores, your daily routines, perhaps some perfectionism that you've been struggling with. But this time of year, with this eclipse, this is a great time for you to do a reset on yourself. So the feelings that you've had of like throwing out the past and starting over that you've had over the past few days, those are all valid. And this is a great time of year to be doing this because it's like a new moon for you, for lack of better terms. But anyway, also at this time, what you're learning is not only not to be a perfectionist and not to control everything like you have been in the past, but you're also learning here to kind of let things go. Because one of your life lessons or life purposes in this lifetime is to stop, how do I say this? To stop trying to be the stop doing things for yourself and start doing them more to move the community forward. What I'm looking at right now is what's called your North Node, which is your life direction, life purpose, the direction your soul trying to grow in this lifetime, Kathy. But anyway, so in the past, you had a tendency to kind of put yourself before other people and want to be the center of attention and want to do things for your own benefit, which is nothing wrong with that, but that's not how your soul's going to grow in this lifetime. Your soul's going to grow in this lifetime through learning to be a part of the collective, through learning to move society forward, through learning to be part of what changes the world and changes society. So humanitarian things, global concerns, like environmentalism, things like that, that's how your soul chose to grow in this lifetime. So if you've been feeling the push to do that, that's also what your soul came to learn in this lifetime too. Now, also, I want to talk to you about being a double Earth. So you've got your sun in Virgo and you got your moon in Capricorn. So people with double Earth signs, they have a tendency to be really hard on themselves. So not only are you a Virgo and you're hard on yourself because of that, because you're a perfectionist, but also with your moon in Capricorn, you have a tendency to be a little bit perhaps cold to yourself and perhaps a little bit emotionally reserved. So you understand emotions, but you don't necessarily feel emotions. So you logically get them, but you don't feel them like a lot of other people do, if that makes sense. But anyway, I want to let you know that you should lighten up on yourself a little bit because you're your own worst critic. Does that make sense to you?
That does, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, you're very stringent with a lot of things about yourself, and you need to learn to let go, let God, let a little bit of magic into your life too, because not only do you have your sun in Virgo, your moon in Capricorn, you got your Venus in Virgo too, which is again another Earth sign. You've got here. You've got all this Earth energy, but it's meaning that you're not letting a lot of magic into your life, letting out a lot of opportunities in your life. Because people with so much Earth in their charts, they have a tendency to not believe things if they can't taste, touch, smell them. So I would encourage you to let go of control, let go of things that you can't see with your senses, or sense with, or hear, taste, touch, smell, and just know that there's more out there than what your senses can pick up on. I'm gonna pull a card or two here because I'm kind of getting a little tripped up. So we're gonna pull a card or two here. Let's see.
Okay.
Is there a specific question that you want to know about, Kathy?
There's a lot going on around me, and I want to know when that's going to lighten up.
Okay. Okay. All right. A lot of that energy is coming from the opposition. I will say this, a lot of that energy is coming from the opposition you have right now going on with your sun in Virgo and all this energy that's in Pisces too. So there's a question of me and where I want to shine in the world versus other people. So there's a big opposition going on in your chart right now, which can create a lot of conflict. So that makes perfect sense. And that'll be over with. A lot of it's going to be over with in the next few weeks here as the planets move out of Pisces and move into Aries. And also with Mercury being in retrograde and you being such a Mercury dominant person, that's going to affect you as well. So if in the past week or so things started to go even more awry, that's Mercury in retrograde that's affecting you, and that's going to get better here in a couple weeks. So just know that. I don't know how recent the things you are that you're referring to, or how recent the things have happened that you're referring to, but just know that that's going to get better over the next couple weeks here. But anyway, we're a little short on time, so I'm going to pull some cards. Past, present, future. Past for Kathy. Present for Kathy. Ooh, there's two that were drawn for the present. And then future for Kathy. All right. Okay, past. Pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. All right, so that's the past. You had pure intentions. The present, become more productive, sleep, daydream, and play. If you really want to be productive and find creative solutions to your problems, you need to employ your night shift conscious. Hold on. Whoops. I had my phone in here. Okay. Told you I'm a hot mess today. But anyway, you need to employ your night shift, your subconscious genius. When you are blocked, you need to sleep on it, take a nap, play the violin, as Einstein did, or take a walk so your larger brain can go to work for you. Once you start accessing and using your subconscious genius, you'll be considerably more productive with minimal stress or effort. So you need to let go of the problem, is what that's saying, Kathy, or the problems, and stop trying to control them. And I know Virgos love to control things and take care of them, but that's not what's gonna lead to the outcomes here. It's a matter of letting go of control, and that's also what this eclipse has been about too. It's about letting go of old patterns of control, trying to make things work out the way you think they should. And then also in the present, when I reverse the thought, I reverse the condition. So you need to change your thinking right now. And again, employ your night shift conscious and stop trying to control things. So let the problem go and let the energy move. That's what's saying that you need to do right now. And then the future for you, Kathy, is compromise. So I don't know who you're trying to compromise with or who you're going to be compromising with, or if it's yourself. But that's what the future holds for you, is you're going to be coming to some sort of compromise about some of these issues. Does that make sense to you?
I'm not sure, but I will hold on to that definitely, because I could see where it could crop up. Definitely. So I will hold on to that.
Okay, good. So yeah, you've had pure intentions in the past. Right now, the universe is asking you to kind of let go, let God, go work on something else while this all works out. It works itself out. But just know that right now, with this eclipse and Mercury in retrograde, and you being a Mercury dominant person, that you are feeling it more so than most people, and that it will get better over the next few weeks, especially as the planets move out of Aries, or move out of Pisces into Aries and away from that opposition on your sun. And also Mercury goes direct again. So give it a few weeks.
Wonderful.
Things are going to get better, and you'll be back on track, okay?
Excellent. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Kathy. You have a wonderful day, and thank you for calling in.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. All right, so we thank Kathy for calling in today. And, truth be told, I love giving readings, but doing them on air is kind of terrifying sometimes. It really is. It's the pressure of being on camera and having to think on the fly and see on the fly. It can be a little bit frightening, but that's kind of what life is all about, is doing what scares you. So that being said, have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week on El Buffet de Oráculos.